I'm surprised you're still awake, Shadow. Hey, Fairfield, how's it going? Wait, how'd you know I was streaming before I started up? Is it because I clicked on Palworld? Oh, and then we just hit 750 days on Palworld in our main world. Oh, but Shadow, you'll actually really like this story because this one's pretty funny, right? So, Fairfield was streaming earlier, and I'm just messing with him, just saying a bunch of, just random stuff, and right? And then he was actually going around hunting for a shiny Grisbolt. As he's rounding the island, I'm just like, yo, how funny would it be if I predicted what shiny pal he'd get, right? Because there's no way you can round it for at least like 30 minutes and not get at least one shiny one. But there are some pals that show up a little more frequently on the island versus, versus some others. And I'm just like, man, I can't wait for that shiny Panking. And that's what he ended up getting. Literally within 5 minutes of me saying that, he got it. So it was peak. If you can, clip that, Fearful, that'd be awesome. Like where it pops up the text. Hey, Shade. Oh, within 2 minutes, yeah, pretty much. Within 2 minutes, it was peak. Hey, Brisho, how's it going? Vibin, playing some Palworld. My name? Well, my name's Nissan, but everybody calls me Main. Oh no, did I just leak my name? Dude, imagine if it was, if I said a Grisbolt and it was a Grisbolt. Is it twitch.tv/main event DNA? Or is it? It's not ad. Ad is for YouTube, yeah. Now just pin this message so it always stays in chat. Cool. Cool. Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot to message you. When cause I was playing Apex with Shade and Shadow, so I forgot to message you that I had your stream open, but I wasn't really paying attention. So everything you said after, I think you were fishing. I didn't hear that. Oh yeah, I gotta wait for a couple of my pals to deal. You guys missed what we were doing last time. I was trying to beat Hartalis, like the Hartalis raid on Ultra, and we got slammed. So I gotta do a ton of grinding and a ton of breeding in order for my pal box, or like my team of pals to get stronger. That way we can... that way we can beat it eventually. I also could get Hartalis, but I think I'm going to breed for my other two pals first and then save Hartalis for the last pal I technically capture. So that way I can complete the pal decks. We're going to take this one for breeding. Hey Sonny, how's it going? Sorry, I'm just like shortening the name down when it's like all blended together, but Sania, how's it going? AT, yeah, how's it going? What do I need? I'm gonna put this down for breeding wise. Where's my other Shadowbeak that I was using for breeding? I would have to technically take off Musclehead and put on, Maybe it might be easier to sort out my shadow beaks. That caught me off guard too. I just saw your name and then I read that and I'm just like, ooh. You want to avoid the breeding though when you're near youngin phase. So here's the one, and then here's the other, right? So I could just use this one. Actually, this one's female, so I'd probably use this one and this one to get Demon God Vampiric. And it would be nice to get Eternal Engine on there. I can rewrite over it after, but I want to make a better Eternal Engine. Actually, this one's not bad. Can't I just use this one, add to my party? If he's got Eternal Engine, Demon God Vampiric, and if I condense into him, then he's already... And throw on Serenity, maybe that makes him the strongest. Maybe let's go back to doing 2 Shadow Beaks. Wait a minute, do I even do this now? Because I have 3 and 3 and 3 and 3. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what breeds I still need to do in order to complete the Pal decks, which is... one thing, and then I can go make some rounds to see if I can get the shiny Grizzbolt. Because low-key, I am tempted, Fearful, I am tempted to get this. That's comedy. It's awesome, T. Oh, you also missed it. I wasn't streaming because it definitely when Shadow Shade and I were playing Apex earlier, it was not appropriate conversation for stream, but we came up with a new team name. Imagine if we were gonna start a competitive Apex team, and it's called Hand on Hogs. And then the 3 of us come out dressed up as hot dogs because it has a duplicate meaning. That one made me laugh. I actually might use this one for breeding. That way I could get Eternal Engine, maybe create a better one, see if I can get it, and then... Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not putting him first. I need to put this down. Keep this. We need to get a Sparkit, and yeah, so here's my Sparkit. And Pangolette, which I mean, these two will create Pangolette Lux, and then I need a Suzuki. For real, T, for real. Okay, these two, I can throw on a Philanthropist on both of them because I have a spot open. It's not like I'm going to use the shinies, and then we'll get a Pangolette Lux because that's something I don't have. I can overwrite these abilities later, but I'm going to use... This one's actually kind of funny because I'm using both my shinies to create a PAL that I don't have, and it feels kind of fitting to just do that. Wait. Oh, thank God I lucked out because one's female and one's male. Okay. I gotta find my Jet Dragon too. I don't know where he's at. He was kind of like dead in the PAL box after I got slammed by Artalis. And I gotta find my Zero mains too, because I can still level those up. Specifically for Artalis, and now I'm gonna put in a lot of work into getting a bunch of Shadow Beaks, because, you know, the second stage is neutral, which Dark is super effective against it. Okay, level, here's my Jet Dragon. And then last thing I do... Oh yeah, repair my armor. Good looks, good looks. Last thing I need... Oh, dude, do you know what I learned? that I was doing this all wrong. So I went through the process of getting Yakumos to try and transfer legend, but apparently you can't transfer legend. So I went through the process of making two of them that I can't use. So I was breeding all these Yakumos for no reason. So I'm gonna go back to my old one. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So I guess I enjoyed Palworld. What he meant to say was trying to like breed to get legend on there, and I misunderstood to try and get legend on Yakumo and try to pass it through capturing stuff. But apparently that's not possible. So the only way I'd get the legend ability on some stuff is by breeding into it. But that would take a little bit of extra time. That I'd have to look up some breeding combos. It would definitely worth it, but depends how lazy I'm feeling. So yeah, we'll get this one, and then once we swap these two out after the breeding thing, then we'll put our Zermains back in our party and level them up. This also reminds me, I probably should put Serenity on my... You know, I'll do that later. Hey Molly, how's it going? Just vibing, playing some Palworld. How you doing? Always in the beginning phases, we get a little bit organized. But I'm gonna start running around. We're actually looking for a shining today, because I saw one of my friends capture a shiny. It made me jealous. So I saw him catch in real time. Oh, you're Monov. Wait, you changed your name though. This one's not on me. I thought the name main was finally catching on. Apparently it's not. But yeah, Manav, how's it going? Wait, do you see my message in the Discord server, Manav? Or no? Because I don't want to spoil it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to spoil it. I'm doing great for as good as I can be doing, considering that, actually from Saturday night to Sunday night, I did a 24-hour stream, so yeah, this is post a 24-hour stream clarity. I think in the total time when I was playing and slash streaming, I probably played Apex for like 9.5 hours, and then I played Palworld for like 13.5 hours. So you'd think I'd be burnt off, burnt on Palworld, but apparently not. But yeah, if you don't want to check in the Discord server, Monov, I can just tell you the story, because your jaw will be on the floor after hearing it. I just thought I'd give you a second though to to decide whether or not you want to look at it, because they created a new category for Palworld, and yeah, I'll be posting some Palworld funny stuff in there, hopefully. Or at least like great moments that happen in Palworld in there. That way people in the Discord server can just follow along if they're not able to tune into the stream. Okay, first things first, they're awake now, so I take this out. I take this out as well. Oh, okay. So essentially, this was probably like 2 or 3-ish days ago. No, this was like 3 days ago, right? I was playing Palworld, and I kid you not, in this span of 25 minutes, I caught 3 shinies. 3 shinies in 25 real-time minutes. It has to be the most, like, insane thing I've ever done in this game. "25 real minutes." Oh crap, I was supposed to go this one last. That was a minor miscalculation. I know, dude. It was insane. Okay, so here's the one we're going to save for last. This is my Hartalis. So I'm going to skip it. That way I can unlock it last. Bunch of Yukumos now that I don't need. Okay, let me go back. I'm doing this in chip ad order. I'll fix it up later, but I need to go back to my base because I didn't even transfer any of the ores. Yeah, so at that point there was 1 new one and two duplicates. And then recently in my 24-hour stream when I was playing, I ended up catching 4 shinies, but that one was sort of a bust too because I caught 4 duplicates. So, did your niece tell you what inspired the name change, Manov, or any inspiration behind it? What's your meme idea? Fearful. Oh, I had just enough space to get all the eggs. Nice clutch. Did I defeat Hartalis? Yes, I did. So I beat the regular raid for Hartalis. And then later in the stream, I ended up doing the ultras, or trying to do the ultras based on how much grinding I've done so far without changing my abilities or like doing too much on top of that. So I beat Belnor Libro and Vlasmert Ryu on ultra, and then I tried the Hartalis ultra raid and I got slammed. It was bad. I couldn't even get half its health on wave 1, and it reamed through my PAL box. Like, it destroyed everything. So yeah, that was a that was a thing. Hopefully I don't run out of space as I'm clearing up space, because that would be annoying. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm just making more Zermains, and then we're gonna also make some more Shadow Beaks, so that way I could have enough pals prepared for both waves. Oh, so you're gonna change it back after 14 days. wonder if I should take off my socks. I'm low-key burning up right now. Oh, nice. This finally stayed for once. I also have to go back to the other base to double check to see if all the things stayed, but they should have. If they stay at this base, then they most likely stay at the other base. I just need to get this started for the extra util. Empty this out, transfer all the ores after. Sorry, this is also one of the boring parts of the stream where when I'm constantly transferring ores, it's unavoidable though if I want free resources. Oh, you mean horizontal streams on YouTube? Yeah. So if I stream horizontally on YouTube, then, uh, the reason why I stream vertically on YouTube is because when I'm in vertical stream format, then people who are scrolling through the YouTube shorts can have a chance to like stumble upon the channel. And I'm already horizontally streaming on Twitch, so that's supporting 2 streams, and my setup can't support a third stream, or I'll start to lag. So if it could, then I would be also horizontally streaming on YouTube for people that want to like click and shift and watch over. But unfortunately, it's just like my setup can't handle that. Maybe eventually after I do a few upgrades, but just right now, I'll just start lagging a little bit too much. Or like the stream will drop frames and stuff. Yeah, you should. I mean, there's no downside to it. Because you get access to a bunch of different creators and stuff like that. And to be honest, in my opinion, it's easier to find creators that you like through Twitch because it gives you categories to search through. Also, like, you know, it lets you know on the sidebar whenever someone's online. So it's a little bit concise. And, oh, also you can find out who's like, even though Twitch is a streaming platform, you can find out who's streaming. On YouTube, it's harder to find who's streaming because there's just a bunch of content on YouTube with like the videos. So yeah, and plus also you get access to well, you can watch my stream a little bit easier in the horizontal format, so you get the full screen. So did I transfer? Yeah, I did. Okay. But yeah, there's really no downside to switching to Twitch. I guess the only like bad side about Twitch is that if you're not subscribed to a person, you have to watch ads every now and then. But eventually you'll have to watch ads on YouTube anyways, because like on YouTube I don't have enough subscribers to launch ads, but like every so often when you reach a certain threshold of subscribers, you can launch ads. So but they're not like that long on YouTube anyways. And or Twitch. I think like Twitch can be a little bit annoying because it's like a minute and a half, but I'd probably sort them in the other one. I think YouTube is now getting around similar numbers to that. Man, I need to make another chest. And eventually I have to move all this stuff. Sorry, I hope that all made sense. I'm just kind of like, I sometimes just throw a bunch of information out there. Okay, the coins aren't done. Gunpowder is kind of like slightly working there. Eventually we're going to get more rockets going. Yeah, this one's still going. Check Discord. Okay, will in a second. Oh, dude, I'm just like, where the... I thought Jet Dragon was breeding for a second. I'm just like, what is he doing? Oh, nice! It'll pop up now, but we just got a Panking Lux. That's a new PAL captured. Hell yeah! So we got 2 more for the PAL decks. That was so fast. And I got him with Legend and Demon God, so... which is pure comedy. Yo. Oh, because I had Demon God on my Sparkit. Here's my triple Azure main that I was trying to set up. Finally, we're starting to get a couple of those. Okay, last thing I need to do before I check your Discord message. Sorry, I'm just 189. Nice. So welcome to Twitch, Manav. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I bet you weren't expecting the picture to pop up. The picture. It never fails to make me laugh. Yeah, for real, for real. Vertical stream can get kind of annoying to watch from. I get that. Need to grab some berries before my character starves to death. This is true. This is true. Not that much, but you know, a few pennies on the dollar. Okay, so these 2 out now. That I don't need to do those, and then I probably should check this, but I should have Germicide, and so I have one of these. Oh, but I have to change the abilities. Dang it. Where's my Germatide? Yeah, it's not gonna be back here. Oh, dang it. I mean, I could catch 2 new, better ones. Yeah, I'd probably just do that. In the meantime, let me just get some free Shadow Beak eggs. Oh, because they had the souls in them. Crud. Wait, I should have like 2 level 55s, right? Nope, I put the souls into... They were both level 61. Dang. This That's comedy, Mano. That's comedy. Hey, hopefully one of these days. Okay, let's check out this Discord message before I forget. I like that. Hey, mind if I steal that photo? It's kind of funny, but I could use it for random stuff. Oh, Fearful ended up sending me a photo on Discord, so... Can I show my... Oh, no, that would be the game. I would have to minimize the game. Hang on. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to see if, No, that's not it. Oh well, it's fine. I could show it another time when I get this thing going. There it is. Plus, you get access to like random stuff because channel points accumulate and stuff like that. So there's our smile. I guess he accidentally left the server. So, or one of his nephews accidentally backed him out from all of his existing servers. So. Oh, dude, I forgot to put the cakes there. Dang it. At this rate, I'll have to start another expedition before I even do any roaming around. Wait, sorry, what do you mean another new account? Because, I'm not I'm not creating a new account. Oh, you mean for the ones that randomly show up, yeah. Azura main. I gotta clear out my pal box because it's full. And get 2 new Azura mains to level up right now. Because I can't level up to 2, I put them in there. They were both level 61. Oh, in other news, I might be laying off coffee for a bit because my god, man, the amount of coffee I had during that 24-hour stream was pretty bad. I was Dude, towards the end of it, I was feeling so jittery and so like shit that it was so bad. So right now, instead, we're having a little bit of boiled water. That sounds so unappetizing. Boiled water. I'm having boiled water with a little bit of lemon, and a little bit of honey to, you know, get the things going, get the system right. What's a man gotta do to get some triples around here? Here we go, finally. My other one gained like 22 levels in my party. Well, I was just chilling, trying to... Thanks for redeeming the lurk. You know what that means, right? Okay. I left the lurk in there because uh, people usually write lurk when they just leave me on in their background, so they're not like responding to messages. They're just like hearing the gameplay and stuff in the background. Gotta check for some other interesting abilities, but I think all these are like sack worthy. Because I don't think I've gotten many triples, if at all. Oh, actually, here's a triple. I'm gonna hang on to this one for later, just in case I don't get any more. Here's also another triple. Cool. This one's interesting. I might hang on to this one because he's got Master of Fasting. This one's triple. Oh, I guess I had a lot of triples. If I just started from the front and then made my way to the back, then... Oh yeah, Fearful, what do you think of Cammy from Street Fighter? For research purposes. You know, I'm just trying to get to know you on a human level. Look at all these Azura mains, man. Okay, at least that cleared out a little bit of space. I know, for real. Dude, the marketing team needs to put me in the banner, and I'm not even playing, man. The amount of shinies I've caught in this game, I can get the player base to 1,000, or 1,000 is actually kind of, I can get the player base to 100,000 right now. They just need to let me be the poster boy. Because I'm undefeated. I'm sorry, that sounds so cocky, but come on, man. Has anybody caught as many shinies as me in this game? Oh, Mono, this is actually a question for you, because I know what Fearful looks like. Are you rocking beard or no beard? Because sometimes people tell me I should grow a beard, but I just can't. I'd look okay, but I just look way too, like... I would say I look way older with a beard. I've actually grown out a beard once, but... It wasn't really... It didn't... It looked okay on me, but, like, not, like, great. I definitely look way better without one. Where is it gonna go? On the next rotation, try to get the shiny. I'm gonna go get some levels by spamming or like XP farming. Do I have all my stuff? Okay, I do have the extra coins. Did I adjust abilities? I did, right? Guess I forgot to put Serenity in my own Jet Dragon. Alright, the Jet Dragon, let's drop a Meteor Rain. No, I dropped it too high. This thing's in the ground, so I can't attack it. But this can. Oh, oops, I'm still fighting. I forgot. I clicked off of my thing, so I can't see my YouTube chat, but I don't think any YouTube chat messages have been popping up. So we got the over or under on that shiny today. Where'd drop his Mania into? He didn't even drop it. Oh, he didn't charge it up yet. I'm just gonna start running through. I'm one-shotting these guys because I have the Mammoth Curry, so it's giving me an attack boost. Which I guess if I had the attack pendant on, it'd also give me an attack boost. But I always keep the multi-climate undershirt on because I was tired of swapping it on and off. Oh no, I'm taking some serious damage. Really? Yo, that's crazy. To defeat Hartalis with strictly just people, I think would actually be a fun challenge. And I couldn't even do it by beating it with regular pals. Oh, sweet. So you made like a video and everything about it? I haven't looked up much Palworld gameplay, but if they got some stuff like that, I think that'd be a real fun watch. Although, even if I try to post a raid, I can't, because when I'm in raids, it lags like crazy. So the gameplay will just look trash, because it'll like look skippy. Hey Boomer, how's it going? Yeah, I did get a new cut. Oh god! I'm taking a lot of damage. But yeah, how you doing, Boomer? It's been a minute. Doing alright. Pretty chill. We survived another 24-hour stream. This one was more brutal than the last one, because this one was kind of like impromptu, because I had another 24-hour stream like technically scheduled due to channel point redemptions. But yeah, so yeah, in the back of my mind I had it like scheduled, and since I was going like super strong through like an 8-hour stream, I'm just like, you know what, let me try it in the 24-hour. And yeah, by the end of it I was cooked. I could barely keep my eyes open. Played Palworld for like 13.5 hours. Played Apex for like 9.5 hours. Caught like 4 shinies in Palworld. All were duplicates for shinies that I did already have. But still, shinies is shiny. We take those. Also, I defeated the Hartalis raid for the first time, so that was pretty cool. Like the regular one. I haven't beat the Ultra one yet. So we're working towards that. I also tried doing some of the Ultras. So I beat Belnor Libero and Blasma Ryu on Ultra. And then I attempted to beat Hartalis, but got smashed, if I'm being honest. I wasn't even able to whittle down half her health. So I gotta put in a little bit more work to increasing the strength of the pals in my pal box. And then I'll be able to take her down. And currently as it sits, we are 2 pals away from completing our pal decks. So I need to breed for one of them, and then Hartalis is already good to go. I just have it chilling in one of the incubators because I'm gonna hatch it. But I wanted Hartalis to be the last pal I technically capture, so I'm just gonna breed for Suzuku Aqua, and then um, we're gonna hatch Hartalis. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, so you're thinking about doing a 24-hour stream? Um, it's a mission in itself. So would I ever recommend it? Heck nah. In terms of like output to like subs and views ratios, it's not even like, okay, maybe for a small streamer like me, it's not worth. But if you have like a big following, then it is a little bit worth. Oh yeah, I still got the human decks. 100%. We're still steadily working on that. I don't even think I'm close of getting the human decks. That's what scares me. I have to go back and track everything, uh, and then catch everything. And there's some that you can't catch on the first attempt, so you'd have to write them down and come back to them later. So. So I guess 1.0 comes out later this year. 260k followers on TikTok? That's awesome. Well then, I'll definitely have to shoot you a follow if you link me your account. We appreciate you hanging out with us, Lester Street. No, I'm just fine. That's so extra. But yeah, appreciate you hanging out. I would have said lesser lesser pinks, and that shit would have been wicked. Oh, Manav, you didn't know that we can destroy buildings? Well, I mean, if you do enough damage to it, then yes, you can, but it takes a lot of, like, effort to do it. And then some of the walls on the inside of the buildings, they can already get taken down, because they hide, like, hidden chests. Oh, TikTok got banned in India? Could always play on YouTube. I mean, in my opinion, YouTube's my favorite app. Did I get another treasure map? No, I did not. Because it's pretty user friendly, if I'm being honest. This one's 3,000 away, right? I'd probably get this, then reset my expeditions, then try sleuthing around for that shiny Grisbolt. Oh, June? That's not even that long away. And here I thought I was going to be playing a different game. Low key, it's just going to go. It's literally going to be me finishing probably my stuff around like May time and be like, hey, I'm going to put this game down for like all of like 30 minutes. And then in June, the update's going to release. And then it's just going to be purely Palworld. Or strictly Palworld. Pokemon's never gonna be started on this channel. Yeah, I figured you were talking about the mobile one, Monov. Imagine I just get a shiny now and then I'll be cooked for later, because there's no chance it's gonna double up. Dude, now I have to make one of those. This is my second laser Gatling gun schematic that I got legendary. I gotta make it. It might not be super powerful, but the laser Gatling gun is just so fun to use. For a second I thought I had the shiny sound, but I still remember this like there was a, yeah, yesterday there was a shiny Incineram here, just chilling, and I could have had one. Cause that was back when I was trying to catch Jet Dragon, and Jet Dragon killed me, and when I was going back to get my stuff, it actually spawned there. I had no spheres or nothing, and it was gonna despawn if I left, so. Because I had no spheres, no nothing in my inventory, no pals. I actually died a little on the inside when it happened. Pikmin trailer? No, I haven't. Monav, what's that? Is a new game coming out? Oh, but you can only see the damage per second after I make it, right? Yeah. I should put one of those on. Let's just empty out my inventory, make one after. I think I also have some laser Gatling gun ammo left over from when I made it the first time. So, at least I won't have to make all new ammo. Because I'm going to have to buy some electric organs. Do that one last. Let me do this one first. Complete copy of Palworld and okay. So is it releasing on mobile or is it releasing on PC? Oh, it's releasing on P, and it's pretty much a copy that. Oh, they'll definitely get sued. I would think. That's also one of the things that worried me about playing one of those kind of games. Is just like, imagine you're playing it and you get attached to it and then it just gets sued and then the game goes away. I'd be so pissed. Yeah, I feel that too. Like, one thing I wanted to do was just like, um, play like mobile games on the go, but I couldn't find anything good to play. Because, you know, sometimes you're... Oh, oops. This shouldn't be at the bottom. I clicked on the wrong thing. This should be. It's kind of like resets at the bottom. Because I clicked on the wrong one. Oh, that's a shocker. Okay, none over here, right? Randomly in the rocks. This is also worrisome. That's fine. Okay. Clear this, throw in my eggs, then we're gonna go try just randomly run around, see if I can get a shiny Grisbolt. Touch some books. Sounds good, Manav. Good luck with your studying. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll be here. I'll be sure to let you know if I do be getting the shiny, so... To gloat, obviously. Not to be a jerk about it. Hey, Doozy. How's it going? What are you up to? It's been a few days. It's the main event man of the hour. Did you see? Based on my last stream, Doozy? Or no? Oh, the dark eggs are just heavier than the other eggs. Interesting. Oh no, no, I was just I was just talking about um the 24-hour stream, which is technically done. That's a pretty good idea, Fearful. A lot of the people in the server do play Apex. No, I didn't schedule it. It just kind of happened. Um, so it happened from Saturday night to Sunday night. I'm surprised you didn't notice because I was on pretty much for, for 24 hours. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you missed it. We were actually laughing about that too, because it's just like, Deuce is the one that redeemed the 24-hour stream, and I said hi to you for like for 30 minutes. Oh, that's my fault. That's my fault. But I was going pretty good for like the first 8 hours, and I'm just like, you know what? It might be today. I think I could do it. And then yeah, I regretted it instantly after that because, holy man, after no sleep, I was cooked. Because I went from 7 p.m. my time Saturday to 7 p.m. Sunday. From Saturday to Sunday, yeah. And it was definitely harder than the last one. Hmm. Yeah, if other 24-hour streams get redeemed, there's no way I'm letting it stack up. Well, only max 2, and then I'm turning the number into something that's unreachable. Bro, if it was ever a 48-hour stream, at a certain point I'd just be like, you know what, I'm sleeping, and then you guys will be like, damn, this guy ain't waking up. What's going on? He's not. So it'd just be like me sleeping the entire time. Because trust me, when I'm dead tired, I just sleep for forever. Another Panking Lux. Some more Panking Luxes. Oh yeah, during the 48-hour one, that makes sense. During the 24-hour one, not so much. Because it's just like 24 hours is like a reasonable amount of time to like stay up. Like hard, but like to stay awake, not that bad in comparison to oh, I have no more flour. In comparison to 48 hours, like no one should be staying awake 48 hours. Oh, now I know why my bag's so heavy. It's because I got a million rockets in my inventory. Okay, now we're gonna go hunting for the shiny Griswold. I just need to throw in these last 3 eggs. Oh, well, actually, you probably don't want to type out this entire thing, Fearful, so I'll just tell the story. Because I was just like, well, if you want to tell it from your POV on what happened. Because, doozy, it was unreal. So, Fearful, he's streaming earlier today, and I pop in the stream, you know, just see how it's going and whatnot. Just checking the vibes out, just trolling a little bit. And he's on Wildlife Sanctuary 1, going around in circles trying to look for the shiny Grisbolt, right? Because we both want this shiny Grisbolt. And now it's somewhat of a competition to see who can get it first. But do we want to get it before the other guy? Yeah, kind of. But are we going like crazy trying to get it? It hasn't reached that point just yet. But but real talk though, um, I'm probably in his stream for about like 10ish minutes, right? Just chatting, vibing, and then at a certain point, I'm just like, yo, I can't wait for that shiny King. And literally 2 minutes later, instead of getting a shiny Grisbolt, he gets a shiny King, and now I'm actually considering that I could see the future, which is why I know you should make that into a video with the text too, because that would be elite. That would be elite. Because literally 2 minutes later. Oh, fudge. I forgot to get the flour. How am I supposed to make cakes if... Can't wait till they install an elevator in this game. I'm gonna need that ASAP. Wait, so I'm not psychic? Cause I mean... Imagine. I just start telling people I'm a fortune teller. Okay, last thing. Yeah, I have enough spheres, and I have my Ring of Mercy. That's the most important. Hopefully I don't have to round this too long. Although 100% if I get a shiny here, I know I'm not going to get another one, so I'd probably have to go do something else and then come back after a bit of exploring. I'm going to swap these now because I know I'm not going to get the XP. I don't want to accidentally have to do it later, so I'm going to hit a Don't Attack. Got my Ring of Mercy on. Damn, I should have kept them bringing Panking Luxes till I got 12 of them. Now it's gonna bother me that I only have 5 of 12. Okay, I guess 7, 8. Watch, it's gonna end at 11. Oh, crud. Bro, I needed 2 more to complete it. So, what are you up to tonight, Dizzy? Oh, nice, nice. Played a little bit of Apex earlier with Shadow and Shade. That's pretty fun. Oh, sick, sick. So you use the gold, I'm assuming, to just buy stuff in the game, like spheres and stuff? Or, I mean, Pokeballs? Can you buy any cool items? Possibly some rare candies. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean gold bar XP? Okay, now that makes... Sorry, I thought you... Because I was picturing the gold you get in this game that you use for currency, but, you're talking about using gold bars, like the gold ingots and stuff to use for... Imagine I just flew to the wrong sanctuary, but it's the right one. Dude, that's the first Grizzbolt I've seen so far. If that's the case, I'm not having too much confidence with finding a bunch of Grizzies. Because I've been circling this thing for like at least 5 minutes now, or like 5 to 10. Okay, on this one specifically, I only have 2 shinies. I have the Active Terra, and I have Penking. So as long as it's one of the other ones, I'll be happy. But obviously we're going for that shiny Grizzbolt. Okay. There's another Grizzy. I'd be genuinely surprised if on this one I didn't have 12 of every single PAL, because I've been here quite a bit. So I don't know if I really need to do any more transfers, because I've gotten Demon God and Vampiric on a lot of these ones if I want to potentially breed them in the future. And then breed them as well with getting possibly lucky. The thing that I do like about not having the pals are trying to like go for transferring abilities and stuff like that is that it gives you something to do while you're constantly making circles, because it gets a little bit tedious when you're not doing that. So low-key, I might just start capturing stuff just to keep my brain active. But then again, I don't even know how full my PAL box is. Imagine if my PAL box just gets full and then I capture the shiny, it just drops on the ground, because I can't technically keep it on my PAL box. Excuse me. Thanks. I also forgot. I need to catch a new Suzaku. I need to catch a new new Jormatide. Because I want Suzuka Aqua, but I also want it with Demon God and Vampiric, so that way I could make a bunch of those, because I love Suzuka Aqua's design. I wonder if it'd increase my odds if I start capturing stuff. I mean, new stuff is spawning in anyways, so at least the rotations I've been hitting has been pretty good. There's a possibility that if I don't get a shiny here in the next like half an hour-ish, I could potentially just, you know, risk it, get a Wildlife Shanks for A3, because there are a few, not even a few, there are a ton of great options I can get over there. If I get a shiny Shadowbeak and I'm able to transfer Demon God and Vampiric to that guy, I mean, it might be the best thing ever. I might low-key have to drop Jet Dragon from my team then, and just run around with my shiny Shadowbeak as my main, you know? I mean, because shinies are awesome in themselves, but like, it's hard to add one to the team based on not doing anything breeding wise for it, or like, you know, transferring abilities into it, just because his passives are never going to be ideal for him to be the strongest if he's your main attacker. But if I can get that transfer plus having Lucky already, Lucky, I mean, Lucky's not like, you know, it's not terrible, not the best either, but you know, still pretty solid, because it gives you that 10% attack boost. I think it functions how Serenity would, so I could kind of think of that as my Serenity of the thing, and then add on Musclehead later, I guess, right? Because that's the one I'd be missing. I'm so used to having, you know, 3 with the Diamond Body included, but I won't have that on most of them, so it'd just be probably Demon God, Vampiric, yeah, Demon God, Vampiric, Musclehead, and Lucky if it is a shiny. If not, then probably Serenity. There's another Griswold. This seems like it's gonna be a low Griswold for me, so I'm hoping that that's because that they're saving him to be my shiny. Because it always trips me out when I'm seeing something a little bit more too like frequently. Because I think the way Orsurk worked was that I barely saw like none of them. I probably saw 3, and then the third one ended up being the shiny itself. So I'm kind of like basing it off of that. Again, I could also change up the strategy by trying to cap a couple of things. Just to ensure like new pals are spawning in. I didn't look at the timer to see when I got here, so I don't really know gauge-wise what the timing is we're looking at. I don't know actually how long I've been here now. Time kind of like bleeds into itself when I'm doing this. Nighttime, I think it'll be a little bit easier to fly around. At this point, I was like thinking about maybe like going back and setting up my expeditions, but I don't think I'll just do that. I think I'll round this for max half an hour and then probably like end my stream there. And then I'm gonna be playing tomorrow, so, or like, well, technically today. I just don't want to be sleeping too late. So quiet at nighttime. Especially now that my music turned off. So if we do get that shiny, 100% we'll hear it. It's the only thing we'll hear in the dead silence of the night. For real. So this guy. Turning daytime. Quick little reset going. Yeah. Is it still going? Damn, this shit's bright. It went from so dark to so bright, and my eyes are hurting. This is insane. I never knew how quiet it was on this thing. I'm like tempted to put my music back on because hopefully it's like an eerie silence. It's a shiny. It's a shiny. Ring of Mercy's on. Don't attack. What do you think we got? It's underneath. It's a Penking. Bro, I predicted my own future. No way, dude. This is comedy. It doesn't matter. It's a shiny pancake. Let's go. Shiny's a shiny. A duplicate, nonetheless, but I can't, dude, I can't believe I predicted my own future. Oh man, I was gonna be grinning so hard if I got that. No, bro, I'm not in the mood. Okay, there's no way that I'm gonna get it now, so I should keep on rounding. I mean, I should go back and do my other stuff. Because, I mean, what are the chances back to back? Very slim. Yeah, I mentioned I'm so ready for a midnight snack. I ate before I started, but I guess that wasn't enough. Ooh, from here to here, I should also clear that out later, though. I mean, at this point, I might need to get myself in high spirits. Here he is, our beautiful new shiny Panking. This guy hopping around, jolly ass. Oh, that's why my inventory was so full, because I'm maxed at 9. I'll get that in a second. I'm not sure what it is, but... $16,000. Oh, this is gonna be such a good pull. What was that, 41,000 ore? Okay, I don't know what they're gonna add to the new game, but I'm stocking up like crazy. Like on resources. It's unreal. I'm stocking up on so many damn resources. But your boy's never gonna have to do any grinding. I could just jump right into the main story of the game without getting distracted with side quests. Which I probably still will get distracted with side quests, let's be honest. working conditions. There's no way I got heal pods down and everything. For real. Well, I mean, I could add a lavender. Should be shiny though. I also wonder, I figured out why I had so many like spare Azure mains, and that's because oh yeah, I forgot. That's where the other egg came from. So this one should be Belnor Libero. Yep. By keeping Galeclaw in my party, I'm taking away another spot I could use for leveling up, so I have to take it out of my party. I'm definitely going to keep Yakumo just so I can transfer abilities, stuff like that, but we're going to be adding another Azure main to our party to level it up, max it out, clear out the PAL box a little bit, because I'm not even gliding that much either, so... Okay. Laser Gatling gun. I have no berries, need to grab some berries. Grab another Azuro. Get this set up. Perfect. You've been chosen. Congratulations. Just went to a random one. Excuse me. Yeah, I barely have any space left. It's always full. Thanks. Coins. I'll swap that after. I just need to do a little bit of condensing, clear this out. Possibly put some souls into it. Wish there was a way to star these to save them for later in this instead of having to pull them out. No, they're maxed. I still have a ton of souls. I don't know if I'd run some expeditions just yet. If I start to get low, then I could start running expeditions to get more souls. Let's go on the ore farming route. This might be the last thing I do before I go to bed. Hey Jake, you want a jet dragon? Ooh, crap, I gotta start making Kumo's about to die. I could give you a jet dragon if you want. Just save them. Oh, I forgot to grab berries too. So I can eat. Just swipe this. How far in the game have you progressed? Oh. Yeah, now with the new update, Dragon is level 60, so... But, I mean, I think you should be strong enough to capture one. But if you don't want to go through the hassle, I can get one for you. Let's see if I can get some transfers on this one. I'd have to teleport to it. Ooh. Oh, yeah, you're chill. It's not a big deal. I was just seeing if I can get you one with good abilities. Um, so that's why I was just going to capture one right now. Sorry, this will only just take a minute. I think I should have one at the base. Let me just double check. I'm gonna capture this one just so I have an extra, and then we'll see what else I have at the base. I should have both though, based on the spares that I should have when I was breeding, because I've transferred them to the other one, or my other PAL box. Yeah, no problem. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, so let me just... Actually, let me damage it first. A little bit of this. So there's this. Transfer this. I just gotta make sure I don't kill it. It's like dodging all my rockets. Oh no, not the fireball. Can't dodge that. Hang on, I can check the stats here in a second. Because it kind of varies based on the headshot to body ratio. Nice. Okay. Here's the damage. So it's like 14,000, I guess, or the attack power of it. I'm not. It kind of like varies what it's doing from opponent reversing, but that's roughly. It's a legendary one too. It probably is like one of the easier weapons to get ammo with, like consistently. That's why I've been using it. Oh, never mind. I had a bunch of them. Let me see if I have any good abilities on here I can hand you. They will start off as level 1 though, because these are the ones I've bred for, but if none of them have any particularly good abilities, then I can just give you the level 60 I just got, and then give you one of these. Okay, you're not gonna read remarkable craftsmanship. Yeah, I was trying to get the demon god transfer, but couldn't get that one. So let's see what this one was. This one's a female, so let me just get you a male. Okay, sounds good, yeah. How long I've been playing for? So this is my second playthrough. My first playthrough I did before the new updates and stuff came out. I played that one at normal difficulty. So I maxed it out, got to level 50, completed the pal decks, beat all the tower bosses, and then explored like the whole chunk of the map. And then once the new update came out, my first playthrough had kind of like the way I built my bases were kind of like trash. They weren't good farming resources, so I started a new playthrough, which is this one on hard difficulty. Same goals as last time, explore the entirety of the map, complete the pal decks, etc. Like beat the tower boss and stuff like that. So this playthrough's been going so far. I'm at like I just did 750 days. They're like in-game days on this one, so which is a ton to be honest. So I beat all the tower bosses on easy and hard. Pal decks, I need 2 more pals to complete it. Almost done exploring the map. I just got to clear out a little bit of the black borders because those have been bothering me. And then I'm almost done with all the raids in the game. I'm trying to beat Hartalis, the Ultra raid. I got slammed, so I've been doing a ton of like breeding / leveling up just to try and counteract that. Oh no, you're chill, you're chill. What's this one? No, that'd be like a copy of the other one. As you see some of the other pals in here, I've given those to other players, so you're not the first one to ask. Do you want me to, or do you want to send me your world code so I could drop? You have your global pal decks down, right? You know, I just noticed what your name is. That's a great name. Jay from State Farm. That's comedy. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so apparently the new update for the game is supposed to release in June, so that's awesome. In the meantime, I'm just getting the other stuff done. So I have like 3 more Ultra raids to do. The Moonlord Ultra raid, Hartalis, and Xenolord Ultra. And then yeah, oh, maybe I accidentally. Okay, yeah, I accidentally uncapsed it. Oh no, you're chill. That's awesome that you've been playing with your kids. Or your kid. It's always nice gaming with people. That's also got to be oddly like satisfying, like, like, cause you got your games that you like, right? But having your kid get into the game that you like is just and teaching them and watching them grow from like a newbie to like an expert. That's got to be so rewarding. What other games do I play? I also play Apex, so Palworld and Apex are like my main two games. I've been trying to like work in some other stuff on the channel that I just haven't gotten around to yet, like Pokemon and Minecraft and stuff. I might low-key do the blend of the both, where I play Cobblemon, so that's probably gonna be the next thing I add. If you haven't heard of Cobblemon, it's like Minecraft but playing it with a Pokemon mod, so you can go around and capture Pokemon. No, I haven't played Diablo 4. I wonder why this is taking so long to load in. Yeah, I think most of the games I played were multiplayer, aside from no, just give it a second. I think it'll load in. Because it does say it's loading at the bottom, but I'm not sure. It probably just take a while. Yeah, because when I was younger, I only used to like playing multiplayer games. I didn't really play too many single player games. Well, I guess that's semi-true. Because on PlayStation it was all um, single player games. What level am I? In Palworld, I'm level 65. So I'm the max level. Jake just popped in, so I'm helping him get a few pals. So I guess it's gonna show me as level 1. But how you doing, young dingo? Yeah, currently prepping for my Hartalis Ultra raid. So I've been breeding a ton of Zermins and also trying to breed some Shadowbeaks so I can get both waves, like the electric wave plus the dark wave at the second half of the fight. Because, yeah, I don't know why this is not loading in. Maybe if you send me, and I can't back out, can I, unless I close the game. I guess I'll let it load for a few minutes. But, yeah, the last time I streamed, or pretty much my last stream was a 24-hour stream. In that 24 hours, I played like 13 and a half-ish hours of Palworld and like 9.5 hours of Apex. So it was like an impromptu 24-hour stream. I didn't intend for it to like happen as is, but I did a ton of prepping for, because originally I was prepping for the regular Hartalis raid. Went through it because I did a ton of prepping based on all the knock limbs that I had. Finished the Hartalis Ultra raid, finished the Hartalis raid. Then I finished the Belnor Libro and Blasma Ryu Ultra raid. Tried Hartalis Ultra and got smashed. I didn't even get halfway into the first wave, so so it was brutal. So I'm trying to like get all my abilities together, get a bunch of maxed out pals for that, and then I still have to get Xenolord Ultra. But yeah, how far are you, young dingo? And your playthrough? Okay, probably should have loaded in by now, but let me see if I can close it on my game and reload it. And then you're gonna have to resend me the codes because it's probably gonna change, right? Or if you like jump out and then reload back into your world. because I think then the code swaps. I don't know if it makes a difference if it's the PS4. I should still be able to join regardless because I've joined players that have been playing on Xbox. So I figured it would be the same, like console wise. But yeah, once I once I finish my PAL decks by getting the last two PALs, we're also going to be trying to finish the Humidex by going around catching all the NPCs available in the game. So I'm going to be running around the map to do that, which I guess works out with my exploring the entirety of the map, because I'm going to be re-exploring the map to make sure I don't miss any NPCs, because there's no guide on online for that, so I'd essentially be making the guide if other people want to follow along. So we're going to be doing that, and in the meantime I've been catching a ton of shinies, so my shiny dex is coming along. I think total, okay, there we go, that one worked, nice. I think total shinies I've caught in the game is probably like around like 60 or so. But I have had a few duplicates from of the shinies that I've already caught. Okay, let's just skip this. You're just gonna have to come back to the beginning to get me. Because I'm spawning in as a new player, so you have to add me to your team. Oh, sorry, I'm just... I can't move. There we go. Now I should be able to teleport to your base. Which base is it? The one on the left? Actually, you go first, and then I could just follow. Okay. Okay, global Baldex, let's just draw this out. Oh no, you're chill, you're chill. Just see if you can pick them up and stuff. Because I dropped them down to your base. So just make sure you can grab them in your party. And then you should be good. I kind of like it. Like a rounding spiral staircase. That is such a... I low-key might steal the spiral staircase idea. Yeah, no problem. think I died of the cold. Okay, I think you picked them up, right? Okay. Do you also want another tip before I head out, or because this one will actually be good if you plan to, because like I know your kid probably wants to do the fun stuff in the game, and having money can help you. I might die to the cold, but that's fine. So you see how wait, where is it? Okay, so you see how you have this ore pit. Do you know what a monitoring stand is? Okay, so in your technology thing around, let me just search it up. If you in the search bar at the bottom type in monitoring stand, or I think it is just based on, yeah. So if you just type in stand at the bottom, at level 14 you get access to the monitoring stand. You want to place one of these down. It'd be easier if you place it down so I could show you. Because I don't have any building materials, so you'd have to place it. Oh, you don't have tech points? Okay. So essentially what the monitoring stand does, it it allows you to, because you know how your pals, they have like different things at the bottom, whether they have the fire ability, mining, handiwork, all that jazz, like underneath their pal icons or whatever. So essentially, if you put them down at their base, they do random stuff, and if they have three different abilities, then they're going to be swapping in between the three. Yeah, it assigns pals to the jobs. So if you place down two of these, this ore mining pit, and you assign at least four pals, two to each of them, then it essentially is going to do that continuously, right? But then what you're going to do is once you get that ore, you put down a furnace and you smelt that ore into ingots. And then you can put down, since you're level 52, at level 48, you get access to the gold assembly line. You're going to put one of those down and then use the ingots to turn into gold coins. And if you get a stack of 99 ingots, it turns into essentially 1 million gold coins in the game, because you need a pal that, and you can assign the pal that has handiwork to the gold coin assembly line, and then you essentially get infinite money. And if you just do that a little bit continuously and then have it like running in the like the background, like for example, if you're gonna like go like do something like go eat, just have this running in the background and it'll just be like doing this thing. And all you need to do is once the ore like mining pit gets full, just take out the ore, you know? So that way it just continuously does it. And that way like you have enough money in the game to buy whatever you want, and your kids can do or I mean your kid can do the fun stuff rather than, um uh, rather than just having to like wait around. Are you gonna start a new world with your wife? That's awesome. Yeah, I played co-op once with one of my friends. It was pretty chill. And then he quit playing, so I started my own world, and I just never looked back. But yeah, that's like a huge tip that I give. Just because you are high enough level, and um, although you can't buy everything in this game, you can buy a ton of things in this game with gold. Yeah, no problem. Do you need anything else from me, or are we good? You just tell me. So sometimes I have a tendency to not stop talking. So Or you think I do well on Diablo 4? Yeah, I'd have to look up some gameplay for that. I'm like vaguely familiar with Diablo, but I haven't seen any gameplay. I mean, I'm sure I have, but oh yeah, here's mine. Seven. We're at 755 days. Oh, for real. For real. Palworld is so addicting. I'm not sure how Twitch has linked. You might not be able to send me a link, so I might just have to look it up myself. Was I at my base when I? Yeah, I was. Okay. Here's also what my base is looking like. I'm essentially building a skyscraper. I'm on like floor 6, which I haven't had a chance to finish yet. And then I've barely like moved into. If you see all these chests on the outside that I've made, they're just like full of stuff that I've yet to transfer inside. But yeah, here's kind of what the monitoring stand is. When you place it down, you get to assign your pals to anything you want. I've only assigned them to like breed farms and stuff like that, but you can assign them to anything at the base. Mm. It's gonna be running around trying to get some free XP. No, I just missed it. Let me just take this one up here. Jet Dragon, yeah, Jet Dragon's insanely fast. I I would say it probably is. Wait, actually, I haven't, because I just recently got Zenigard, and I haven't had a chance to practice with Hartalis yet. So probably either Jet Dragon, Hartalis, or Xenolord. But Jet Dragon's just the one you're gonna use the most common, just because I'm like 99% sure that it's the fastest flyer in the game. Xenolord doesn't fly as fast as Jet Dragon, but it has more stamina than Jet Dragon, so you can fly for longer. It also depends on what abilities you transfer to the pals. If you're lucky enough to get like Demon God, Vampiric, Legend, and stuff like that, then your pal gets different kinds of attack boosts. The missile attack, you have to craft a launcher, but you get access to the launcher at level 50. I believe it's level 50, so you just can make it, and then you can use it while you're riding on Jet Dragon. Yeah, it's 50. You just make the missile launcher, which it doesn't require that much resources to make anyways. And this gives it essentially like that you can fly with Jet Dragon, but also you can attack with the missiles. Like this. Yeah, so it gives you access to both. It's going to be called Jet Dragon Missile Launcher, but it's essentially the saddle for it. Hey Buck, where am I from? No, it's funny, or it always makes me laugh when I say this, but the good old US of A. How you doing though? You play Palworld? Also guys, if it seems like I'm responding to messages that you cannot see, I am streaming from both Twitch and YouTube, so if you prefer to watch on either platform. Where did Azurmane go? Wasn't he back here? Oh, he's over here. I can use the extra. Never mind. This game kind of like slows down when you have to do your more like grindy stuff to get through some of the raids. So I'm in that phase right now. It's honestly taking me longer than than I would have expected to. Like longer than the first half of the game where I was just like running around aimlessly. This is level 60. I'll probably catch this. Did not expect that. Heart of the Movable King. Is that good? No, I think that's the one that just, like, decreases his sand rate by 20%, right? That's fine. Nice, it's here. Cool. I think I'm just gonna go through my farming route and then probably call it a day. I just want to do a nice little short stream, or shortish stream. It's getting pretty late for me, but getting extra XP don't hurt. It's almost 4 in the morning. It's like 3:30. Look at this point. Everything feels short compared to the 24-hour stream. Fearful. Everything. Which I guess is a good problem to have because I never get tired now, but... Oh man. How about you, Jake? What time is it by you? I'm assuming something of the similar sort. Bold of me assume, but I just assumed that you were from the US. Oh, from Hawaii? That's sick. You're actually the first person I've got in from Hawaii. Yeah, if I recall, I don't think I've ever gotten anybody from Hawaii, because usually around this time, I get people staying up super late in the US, and or I get a lot of people from India, so... That sounds good, Fearful. Good night. We tried for that shiny Griswold, but we get a shiny Panking instead. What's this? Oh, it's a Smoky. I feel that. Or am I just going waves? Because I feel like even I went through a wave where I'm just like, damn, dude, I can't stay awake past 12, but now I've like rebounded. Being a streamer will do that to you. So you said you play mostly co-op games. What else have you played? Anything that I'd recognize? So I'm just like flying around because I've never heard that audio cue before. So I don't even know what that was. It was like mystery music or something. I've low-key never gotten that audio cue. Oh, okay. Yeah. Only played a little bit of GTA, and I've played Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is pretty fun. It was like my first ever extraction shooter because I'm not like too used to playing extraction shooters. It was interesting. It was interesting. Tough though, because like when I wanted to play with my friends, you'd have to verse like other 2 stacks or 3 stacks, and what did I tell you? Some of the tryhards we've ran up against, insane. Playing solo was like not bad, because I mean if you don't attack people, I think you get in like to chiller lobbies. So I think only if you fight people then you get into like the harder lobbies where they actually like shoot back and stuff. So, but what gets kind of frustrating is that like when you have your free loadout, you have to essentially use your entire like supply of ammo just to kill one thing, and then you have no ammo. So unless you're creating like other loadouts, you're not gonna be having a fun time. Oh yeah, I'm sure you already know this, but when you're attaching on your items, if you ever see these things, like the acceleration bells, I would recommend throwing them on because they give you an insane amount of XP boost. I'm leveling up so quick, and essentially they do stack. Normally, items, you can't stack two of the same kind, but for the growth acceleration bell, since I have the level 2 and the level 3, it lets me stack them both. And all my pals level up insanely fast when I'm trying to go from like 0 to 100 after breeding. Or, I mean 0 to 65, but... You could also use, like your training manuals on them. But training manuals aren't that consistent finds in comparison. Because I mean, you see at the top how much I'm getting per fight. I can give you a better example to show you the difference. If I just killed two similar pals. Okay, here's a shroomer. So let me take both of these things off. Wipe this real quick. So I get 15,000 XP. Now let me see if I can find another one. It probably shows the thing that spawns in like the least. Okay, yeah, here's a better example. There's two nightmares here. So that's dead. So yeah, I get 28,000 XP for wiping that one. Looks like it. Now I get 48 for wiping that. I don't know why that one, the other one gets 59,000, which is interesting, but on my two higher level ones, I get essentially double the XP. Ooh, I think there's also one more thing I'm gonna look for, since it is nighttime. Oh, my bad. Well, the areas look super dope, super duper challenging though, when you're like having to work through, so just keep that in mind to level up enough before you get to the areas. What sucks about this island in particular is the fast travels are so far from each other that if you die in a certain area, it's just hard to get back to your stuff. And then here's another new area up here. But yeah, I'm sure this is an area you've seen, so I can't be spoiling too much for you. So essentially, I'm obsessed with catching shinies. There's a pal that only spawns at nighttime on this ice ridge, so I come here sometimes during the nighttime to just see if I can catch well, here, it's shiny kitsune. So get this one, but he only spawns at nighttime, so you have to come at nighttime. So you need it to work out timing wise perfectly, where you go through a shiny drought to come back here and then get it, but also it needs to be nighttime when you're doing it. And then there's a potential that it could be any of the other pals in the area. I've caught in 2 of these ones shiny. Um, no, they're kind of like the same thing as alphas. So they'd probably be roughly the same size as the alphas, not stronger either, but they do get the lucky ability, which is the only difference from the alphas. So they get the lucky ability, and then they'll have the little icon by their name to indicate that they are shiny. But once you get lucky on one thing, you can essentially breed lucky onto other things. Like the passive ability, you can give it to other pals. Lucky's not that great of an ability either, because there are better abilities in the game. Because if I remember correctly what it does, it gives you a 10% attack boost, as well as giving you a cooldown reduction between your pals' attacks, so they can essentially attack faster. It might also give you a little bit of defense, but I don't remember. But if you compare that to other stuff that you can already get, like Demon God gives you a 30% attack boost and a 5% defensive boost. Vampiric, if your pal's dealing damage, then it essentially heals itself as long as it does any little tick of damage. Legend, like some stuff like Jet Dragon can even get Legend, which gives you the 20% attack boost, 20% defensive boost, 15% movement speed for rideable pals. You have Musclehead, which gives you a 30% attack boost. Ferocious, 20% attack boost. These are like regular ones you could put on. Legend, if the pal comes with it, you'd have to like breed it onto like other pals. And then here's the one I was talking about, Demon God. You can transfer this onto other pals. So which is what I was trying to do for you when I was using Yakumo. Because this is a pal that if you're battling another pal and you have this pal out, you can essentially transfer this one's abilities to it. It doesn't happen every single time, but it happens some of the time. Which is how I got Demon God and Vampiric on a bunch of my stuff. But yeah, there's so many good options for type combos or like passive combos that I'm still trying to figure out even what's the best. I've been told what's the best, but I've been trying to do my own research to see which ones I like the best before I like recommend them to other people. Yep, doesn't look like I'm gonna get it here because it's turning daytime. Oh well. Back to the base I go. Yep, getting a little bit greedy. I've already got 1 shiny on the day. Can't get any more. Oh. But yeah, Jake, I think I'm gonna be calling it a day. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me. And you're gonna have to keep me updated on your progress. To see how well your current world's going, but also if you do end up doing the like the new world with your wife, then you can keep me updated on your progress. And do be sure to ask for other like tips and stuff if you need it. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Gotta do a little bit of stretching and whatnot. Oh, 100%. Those are gonna be super duper chaotic, and hopefully we can get some funny moments going. But yeah, I've been trying to like look through, because this is one thing I've been lazy about. I've been trying to look through my old Palworld clips, as some of them are just like peak streamer moments, where I'll be like talking about a certain thing and it happens in game. So yeah. Um, even on YouTube, do be expecting some of my funny Palworld moments to come out once I eventually get through all my clips. But yeah, sorry, I'm monologuing. Anyways, this is my outro, so try not to cringe too much. Yeah, you too. Have a good night, Jake. If you enjoyed the stream, hit me the follow. Stream live. Love to have you. Got a few things linked down in the description below. Most importantly, got the YouTube channel, which is where I upload my highlights and clips. So do be sure to check out that if you're unable to catch the stream in its entirety. In case you are wondering, we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. That's twitch.tv/maineventdna or youtube.com/maineventdna, depending on which platform you want to watch me from. We're vertically streaming on YouTube and horizontally streaming on Twitch, depending on which platform you want to watch me from. Or, sorry, which format you want to watch me from. Yeah. Did I go through? Sorry, I blanked out for a second. Also, got my other social media platforms linked down in the description below. If you want to see what I got going on behind the scenes, do be sure to check out those. But yeah, with that, I'm scroll level. Oops, to stop streaming, and I will see you in the next one.